What did you just say?
You know that song?
No,
Really?
I don't think
I'm
so.
surprised you haven't heard that song. It's good.
I'll take your word for it.
It's got a good rhythm.
DMCA right off the bat?
No. I don't think it would be DMC.
First thing that you say?
I can always cut it off.
Nah, yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. It's not a big deal. Look at this fat cat. Oh, I love him.
I like my dolphin.
I love him. I was gonna
Well,
play a bunch of music while watching the fat cat, but I had to watch the baby for a little bit.
there's always next time.
Yeah.
We're back at it
True.
again,
True, true,
playing
true.
Final Fantasy.
Here I am sitting with my fat cat.
Me and my fat cat.
Look at
Just a couple fat cats.
dude, I love this pet. I don't know why.
Just a couple fat cats.
Turn on my webcam.
You should invite me to the party and also invite me to the free company.
Alrighty. Party. Mm, 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 mm. Did you accept the thing on the Discord?
Not yet.
You should.
I'll do it later. After the stream.
I don't
MSQ
know.
all night, I'm guessing.
Yeah. MSQ. I don't remember how to do this. It's been a while. I might not
You
actually
might
be
need
able
permissions. You might have to ask.
to. I don't know. If you right click on my name, you might be able to apply it too.
No, I cannot.
You can't. Go hit view company profile.
Oh. I can't.
Pepper. You can't?
Oh, because I'm in a free company still.
Yeah.
Haha.
Hee hee.
Hee hee.
Gotta check my sound. It looks like it's working properly. That's good.
How do you leave?
Go to info. And then at the bottom it says leave company.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
And then you're good, I think.
Should I just be... What should I say? How do I apply?
You can apply. I think anybody can accept you, and then I'll just accept you.
Because I have to write something.
Just say, oh, I'm a new player, or looking for a social/rating guild or something. And then you should be good.
Confirm.
There you are. Approved.
Give me the stamp of approval. Verily poggers.
There's a lot of people in this one, though. I think there's... Oops. I think there's, like... Yeah, 352 people in it. And they're pretty much on all the time, from what I've seen.
Fun.
The longest someone's been off is 9 days. Pretty decent. So, first things first. Well, we'll just give another like 5 minutes. We could do the gold saucer. Might as well.
Gold saucer.
I also should check my Wondrous Tales book. Nice. Okay. Do this. The daily mini cactpot.
It's probably the most important part of my day.
It certainly helps. Ooh. Ah, I mean, that's still not bad, though. Ooh. Yeah, got the 10K. Let's go. Let's get
Oh,
another
I
one.
haven't gotten the 10K in a while.
Let's
I'm
get another
feeling
one.
the withdrawals.
I can't get another one. This is a pretty not great. Do this one.
I need my fresh dose of 10K. The
10K.
three-peat, the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All right. How's it going, Nerica?
Nerica, hello.
Go head over to the cactpot board. I think I still have to buy mine.
I gotta get used to this mouse, so it's gonna be rough. It just feels so weird compared to my other one.
That's okay.
Blech. It's a necessary evil.
When I first used it, it was pretty rough. All right. Now let's go to Lenoshka.
Lenoshka?
Give it a couple more minutes and then we'll start that MSQ.
MSQ. MSQ.
The MSQ. Doop doop doop. Doop doop doop.
Where are you going?
I'm just going over to where the quest guy is.
Oh, yeah, he's right here.
I don't think I talked to these guys.
Alpanad.
The Admiral's not expecting us. I'm certain she will want to hear our report. Okay. If we offer them the means to
saved
cure their
Gabu.
temper, the beast tribes are far more likely to listen. Even as we speak, we are weaving a new future, and when it all becomes history, I hope that those who follow may look back with gladness. Alright.
How very glib.
Gladness.
Gladness. Such devastation was not my intention. I'm pretty stoked that we saved Gabu.
You don't know how I did it leveling a paladin? Why is that? You don't like him? I actually thought paladin was pretty fun to level because you get your AoE real early and you get your other stuff.
First job you ever boosted.
Oh really? That's funny. Is it just like the way it feels, just you don't like it? Too slow feeling?
I'm only like level 20 on my paladin, but my Dark Knight's maxed out, so leveling
Oh.
experience.
That's fair.
Dark Knight feels pretty smooth. Pretty smooth.
Dark Knight I actually liked playing a decent amount.
Yeah, Dark Knight's a good time.
I think I like Gunbreaker more just because of how fluid it feels compared to the other tanks.
Yeah.
I'm curious
Never
how
played
they'll
it.
all feel in Endwalker though.
Dragoon is what I'll be maining
Dragoon.
for the MSQ.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we can talk to the big boy.
You ready?
Why, Saber,
Ready?
ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she'll make an
Merrill.
exception.
Merrill
Interesting.
Wib.
Good Merle Wib.
Merrill Wib.
Oh, she's talking to the Beast Tribes right now.
Oh.
Oh. My friends, what brings you here this day?
Hells.
What the ribbit?
What the ribbit?
Is this true?
Say the line, Bart.
By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As
By
often
the
as
Navigator.
I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun.
Yeah, Mother Porksy.
Yeah, you have my thanks. Truly, this will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman.
Stop calling him Beastmen then.
Yeah. Even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples, for though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. "'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Laminsans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling." My throat's already... Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds.
I want that guy's hat.
With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed each peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaimed to all who would listen and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Acting though a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with them, but the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfear, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks.
Sicard.
Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us.
You know, I feel like we've done some pretty crazy things. I think we can convince a pirate to hang out.
True. Whatever the Sicard wants, we'll find it. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck.
Of course, Merrill Wib.
We'll do our best, Merle.
Merrill Wib. So we have to find a pirate.
Mm-hmm. I know not of the city save what I've read or heard in passing, so in this matter I will follow your lead. The Admiral is right, the cause of the conflict needs to be addressed. We'll do what we can to ease the way, but it ultimately falls to the Laminsons to make peace with their neighbors.
Play nice.
By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know the Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Sabrick, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers.
Going up.
Supposed to approach the pirates, huh? Mm-hmm. How do I... Oh, you just go up over here.
We gotta make nice with some people.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like some much needed to do tidying up.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're actually going to make like peace with the beast tribes finally.
I mean, it'd be cool if we did.
Wait, why are you going to the opposite one? Now I gotta go to that one.
I'm assuming
I
we're
saw
just
you
gonna
run
talk
by
to
me,
them.
but I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Roswell.
Like to do things the hard way.
A, you want to know about Sicard? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Moonskate's place at Old Hillfier's side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone, and them days with him. Owing to which we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet with that jumped up bilge rat Sicard land in the juiciest whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling mind, we do well enough garden fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, see quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways. Don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. Okay. I feel like he didn't really... I don't know.
What information did we glean?
He's okay with peace. That's it.
Me too. I'm okay with peace. Peace is cool. Peace gets 2 thumbs up.
Trying to read when people are talking like that is so hard.
Yeah, because you have to like do their accent.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, this isn't it.
Carvalane is right here.
What? Did I miss it?
Yeah, he's just standing next to the... He's right here.
Oh, what the heck?
Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garland vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. That is interesting.
So they're somehow making more profits than before, even though the Garlean ships are like...
Are gone.
Yeah.
Intrigue. Truly.
Are they just doing like good old pirate shenanigans? Probably not. This game is gonna be like their primals.
The pirate captain is a primal.
He's an Asian.
Possible. Walking through the city, one would never suspect this was until recently a bastion of piracy. The admiral is to be condemned for overseeing so swift a transformation. As I went from... did I say condemned? I'm sure it was commended, not condemned. Was it commended?
Probably.
Yeah, commended. I was like, why would he be mad about that? As I went about making my inquiries, I chanced upon a shop that boasted a rather enticing selection of sweetmeats. Perhaps we could take Gabu and Graha there one day.
I like how Gabu and Graha are bunched together.
They're like kids.
Yep.
I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Me first.
Me.
So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sicard turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Okay, whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at, according to a cavern keeper I spoke to. The crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming up by their coin. My part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. So they're selling them crystals. Or they're taking them. The executioners are taking their crystals. All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed, so how do we proceed? I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Ooh, what food do I get? Sausage and sauerkraut?
Herring.
I'm gonna take the farmer's breakfast.
I need the sausage and sauerkraut. Gives me crit.
Crit? Is that a main stat?
Crit is my stat.
Do you remember how Alphino pretended to be some manner of merchant to infiltrate Yulmore? Well, I bet you 10 gil he's about to reprise the role. If Alphino's theory proves well-founded, it would go some way to explaining the executioner's vehement opposition to peace. True. Alphino has the look of a man with a plan.
Oh no.
During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance.
Alize was right.
The man is due to be at Ocean's Embrace in Lower Lenosia shortly. Suggest we make our way there at once. Alright. Let's go.
I'm just gonna go to the Morabi dry docks.
That's a good idea. Oh man.
Your mount's stupid.
I love my mount.
Don't like.
I like it. I might swap it over to the other one that I have, the Fenrir.
I like Fenrir.
It's always a Lalafell. Always the Lalafell. He's truly in league with the Bloody Executioners. He will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scion's not least of all. Compared to yours and Saber's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Okay. Graha is right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel, but very well. I leave it to you, Graha. Got business with me, Catboy? You're the crystal wholesaler?
Bully him.
Look at the smile. That I am, but you're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for?
Oh god.
Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staves like that fine specimen you've got there? That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares.
The face.
Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand? Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that that's no ordinary crystal adorned in your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. They're gonna try to rob him.
Yeah, they're gonna steal his staff.
Yeah. He thinks he's doing
they're gonna beat him up and steal his staff.
That's definitely what's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
That has to be.
No.
It has to be. That would be hilarious.
I've never wanted to be more, like, right. Please.
Yeah. Please let that happen.
Oh, god. They're gonna try robbing Graha.
I wonder what he'll do.
I mean, I don't know.
Let's see what Alize has to say. Does she know what's about to happen? Given how long he spent playing the Crystal Exarch, you'd think Graha would be a better actor. Honestly, if it hadn't been for that staff, we must remember Tataru. They went into that tunnel quietly now. Okay.
Yeah,
Cutscene.
yeah.
Oh no, there's actually stuff in there.
Oh. They're still gonna rob him, right?
I don't know. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogamoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So how much do you want? Well, we were right about that then. Wrong about him getting jumped, though.
I'm a little upset.
I thought for sure it was going to be a trap.
I thought we called it.
Taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. Oh, there's another guy, though. That's enough. Shut your gods and turn around slowly. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
oh
the
no.
heck?
That's probably the guy that we're looking for.
Is that Sicard?
It's been a while, Vin. How you doing? I'm doing good. How's it going, Derelith? I'm Sicard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners.
It is Sicard.
No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, you see. Comes with being the only true pirate left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it doesn't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours, him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamoro and battered Bleeding Titan himself, raised a mug to you whenever I heard the news.
Ooh.
And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the Beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are.
Interesting.
When we were still Imperial when there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the Beastmen. It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Estalicia? I trust you won't turn me down. Interesting.
You know, I was just going to say earlier that it's cool that like how people are influenced by our characters, like in a positive way. But then there's also like the flip side of it where they're using us as like
as like
an example
because
of
we did it, they can do it.
Yeah.
And though I have some passing knowledge of prior events, I'm yet ill qualified to meddle in Lominsan affairs. 'Twas not my place to argue with Sicard, much as I would have liked to. Nay, it is for the Admiral to deal with him and the Bloody Executioners both. By bringing them to the negotiating table, we have played our part. I don't know about you, but it was all I could do to stop myself punching Sicard in the smirking face whenever he opened his mouth. Going through the game again on an alt. So do you just... When you make an alt and play through the story all over again, do you end up like leveling up all the different classes again, or you just kind of just pick one and then stick with it? Because I feel like usually people just kind of pick one. All is well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sicard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. White mage, paladin, black mage. Okay. That makes sense. In Final Fantasy XIV, do you get, like, I know this is kind of an odd question, but in World of Warcraft there are like cooldowns for things. Like you can only do certain things like once a day. Is that the case for Final Fantasy as well? Like making money and stuff like that? I guess you could do roulettes on multiple characters and stuff if you wanted to.
You're talking about just lockouts in general.
Right. I know that some people, like if they're really hardcore raiders, they'll have multiple characters so that they can get geared up on multiple. Your companions have already reported the command room. Will you be joining them? Yes. Okay. Sicard does not want for confidence that much is plain, but I have faith in the Admiral. She has dealt with far worse. The Astalicia is the very last place for such a meeting. The Admiral will be marching right into the Coral's Den. I hope we don't end up regretting this. While we have no assurances Sicard will be amenable to reason, there can be no compromise without discussion. There you are. We have eagerly awaited your return. Okay. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they've been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sicard's invitation and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs out upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. Alright then.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
You piece?
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlid and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom.
Bosnia is how you say it. Not Bosia.
When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance, then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Row mommy admiral.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Laminsons here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true?
The what?
If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Are they gonna duel?
A duel.
Yeah.
I love Merowith.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Low key, one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. I like all of the different leaders of the Alliance.
Get
I
it,
just wish we saw
Merowith.
them more often. He looks pretty confident. So does she. I am very excited for Endwalker. Extremely. Oh, they hit each other's musket ball.
Oh.
Oh, he got him. Or she got him.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Oh. Who is that?
It's the other captain,
It's the
isn't it?
captain!
Huh.
Captain Elfair!
Hillfair.
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief.
Sag.
Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
I like his like beard
You have my
thing.
thanks, Hilfir.
I like
Your
Hilfir.
choice of dueling pistol
too.
did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage.
Her pistol is named Annihilator? What the heck?
Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Old Mistbeard.
Well, there we go.
That was cool.
We did it.
That's what one of them is called?
Merlweeb. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors.
I never know what to expect from, like, where the story's gonna go. Like, I didn't know we were
neither.
gonna